Testing, 1, 2, perfect. All right. Hello and welcome to IUP Esports. I'm going to be one of your casters today, Tyler, also known as Volt.
And I'm Cameron, also known as Gradient.
So today we have our scrim with for Rainbow Six Siege. We are against UWRF, and then of course we have the great IUP. Now, last time we streamed, it was Friday, and it was our Sixes League game. Now today's just going to be a scrim, but now we actually have a couple people back, including Bostrist, and who else is missing? I think that was it. I think Bostrich was just the only one out. Now that he is back, now we are ready to get going. He was on a little trip, but now we are glad to have him back. So let's see what's going to happen here on the action phase. We're going to follow Bepsel here for a second as we go in. Now, apologies for we're having a little bit of technical issues, because of course we are. But hey, at least it's just a scrim and not an actual game, an actual league game. But hey, look at that, we got it figured out, and now we are good to go. Perfect. So we're gonna see Bepsel here, just trying to cam out, just check out what's going on. Let's do this. Perfect already. So we're gonna check out Logan here, see what he's gonna be able to see on this angle.
And we missed the band phase, but we currently have Mira and Azami band from IUP here.
And then for UWRF, we have Ace and Thermite. Again, not bad bands. Kind of going for more of a hard breach ban against IUP here. Let's see if Kish can get the angle. Doesn't. We're gonna switch here to Bepsel. No, we're gonna just, Kish kind of takes that early fight, and unfortunately, it does not go his way. We're gonna see IUP here, kind of just still trying to get in, figure some things out, and unfortunately, we just get picked off early. But I mean, he did get 1 week, so that's not too bad, not too bad. But I mean, again, of course, one shot is all it takes. We're gonna see Logan up here on the high ground, trying to find an angle, trying to find the head. He unfortunately isn't gonna see anything. Now let's see, Bostrich unfortunately is gonna go down here. He is gonna get picked off here by Nasty. Now we're gonna see Nasty POV kind of looking up top here, trying to find anyone trying to hit this head glitch, but I need Logan to know that there is one over here on the top left. Let's see if he's going to be able to get anything. No one's going to be really picking him. We're going to see Bepsel here, just trying to drone out. Doesn't really see anything, but gets his drone taken out. They're kind of taking this slow, and this is kind of what IUP likes to do, at least from what I see on attack. They like to take things slow, wait for their opponents to make mistakes, and then get going. Now, depends on how this is kind of going to go here, because, I mean, IUP is down right now in a 3v5. Now, we have seen IUP with the numbers low and still come back, so I'm not worried so much about whether they can actually get the kills. Their implied is going to take out Vito. Bepsel's going to take out Nasty right back to back. Let's get a view of Bepsel here. Let's see what he can do. They know that he is in that corner. They're going to free fire. Isn't going to hit anything. Sees the leg, gets him down. That's going to be a 2v3, like I said. When it comes to the numbers, Implied's going to take one down. It's going to be a 1v3 here for Bepsel.
Bepsel's going to have to... Ooh, unfortunate.
Bepsel does go down, and then that first round is going to go for UWRM. Now, not too bad of a start, especially because some people are coming back. Haven't played in a hot minute, but of course that's what scrims are for. So let's see what IUP is going to pick here. We're going to see the same Wami, Aruni, Frost, Jaeger. Your basic. Now we're going to see Bepsel here again on the Thatcher. Not too bad. Now again, with this ban phase, we're just going to see UWRF kind of, taking out, again, like I said, the hard breaches. That's going to make IUP's job really hard to get in from just head on. So now they're going to have to try to take those angles like they were going up top or down below, especially with the buck shotgun, trying to take that out, but they aren't going to be running the buck this time, it looks like. So we're going to be running that Dokubi, Grim, Maverick, and then the Striker. Now, of course, we're going to try to get in here real quick. Very curious how UWRF is going to be set up here. Of course, I have the cameras right in the corners. Let's see what else is going to happen here. Now, Frost. Now, this team seems to be very bunker heavy. Just very much getting their traps down, making sure their util is all down, and then just letting their mechanics take over from there. Not really anything active, a lot of passive stuff going on, but sometimes that's all you need when you have mechanics. Now, if you didn't know, R6 is a very mechanic-heavy game. You have to know where you're looking, you have to know the maps, you gotta know everything, every little detail about the game. Now, let's get a look at Bostrich here. Bostrich, again, is returning here from the game. He was out, I'm pretty sure, for around 2 weeks now. Let's see if he's gonna Maverick here, just the bottom floor. You know, taking this little hang angle here. You know, that's the one thing I really enjoy about this game, the versatility that you can do. Let's see if they're gonna be able to get the Mav trick here, trying to take out the wall. I don't know if they're able to. We're gonna have Logan here on straight, just trying to get him out, and they, you know, breach that hole. Let's see what they're gonna be able to do. If they're gonna try to come in from here, if they're gonna be watching, it looks like Implied is watching that angle like a hawk, making sure that they don't come in there. Now, we have Injev behind the wall here, behind the deployable cover. We're going to have Logan here scouting out a little bit to see if he can find anything. Isn't going to really find anything. Boster's going to take the engagement here. Let's see what can happen. Going to prep that frag. Going to throw that sucker out. Let's see if he gets anything. I don't think he is. Now, this is where these walls kind of suck for him, because he can't go in and engage. He's going to have to try to shoot the trap. Unfortunately, he's not going to be able to, but he already used one of his util. Is he going to want to use his grenade again for this? I don't think so. He's going to engage. So he's going to have to win this gunfight if he's going to take any space. Let's see what Bostrich can do. You know, just kind of quick peeking, trying to find anything. Unfortunately, falls off the desk there. Is going to get shot a little bit, so he's going to take a little bit of a different angle. Now, let's see what Logan's going to do. Logan's just going to be sitting up top. Bepsel here is trying to find anything he can, you know, running around his Thatcher, you know, Thatcher being as slow as he is. Not Thatcher, crap, I am blanking on his name right now, but that is alright. Let's see what Vito is going to be able to do here. We're going to see Bostrich again take out one. Good job for him, finding that angle that he needed to, not hiding behind the door, and it's just going to take life here. Great pick here for Bostrich. Now, and that was a big kill there too. Oh, nasty. Getting Kish with the C4. That is not going to be good here for IUP. It's currently a 4v4, but this is the time slot that I'm talking about. 35 seconds left in the round, and little progress has been made. That's going to be one. We're going to have to see a trade here. We're going to see 3v3. What was I talking about not making anything happen? This team can clearly make something happen here. We're going to see that 3v3 go down. Going to be checking cams. Buffs is going to use this recon, try to find anything that he can. Now, let's see what Logan can do. Logan's see any heads, see anything here. Clears that thing. See, it clears the gun, sees the gunshots here. Let's see if he's going to be able to get the shot on. Jaeger sees his big fat hitbox there. Unfortunately, isn't going to get anything. We're going to see Bostrich take a little bit more damage, but we're going to see the plant go down here for Bepsel. Good job getting that in. Make sure that now the defense has to make the attack move here on them. Let's see what Bepsel's going to be doing. Nothing. We're still going to be watching angle. It's going to be one. Let's see if they can get two. That's going to be two. Great job there by Logan and Bostrich. Bostrich just following up where he can, and Logan getting that nice dink on the Jaeger, and then following it up with just straight bot.
I feel like a burger right now. Yes. That's faster. Oh, let's just go where y'all go. Okay.
Yes, yes.
That's set up for
Getting the picks that he needed to, surviving where he needed to, and I was right, it was Thatcher. So,
Attackers need to locate
we're going to see,
and
of course, we're going to see
bomb.
Bepsel on the Thatcher again, we're going to see Kish on the Ash, Bostrich on the Nomad, and then Logan again on the Striker.
Attackers have
Now
discovered
we're
the
going to see
location of a
Ram,
bomb.
we're going to see, again, this is actually really good for them, especially depending on where this map is.
Wall reinforced.
So let's go. What button is it to go back in first person? Do you know?
I think it's C. There we go.
Was it C?
C.
Okay. Having a little bit of a brain fart there, but we're gonna see Thatcher. We're gonna see the Thatcher swap with Blackbeard. So, let's see, of course,
Laser gate in position.
we're gonna see. We're gonna see Warden. Let's see what Warden's gonna do. Let's just go with different angles. Now Logan is a really good drone right there. Not too bad. We're gonna see. Nope. 3 minutes. Of course, 3 minutes on the clock here. The round's just starting. IUP does like to do this little bit of a slow and then hit hard right at those last couple, right at that like 30-second mark. So I really like to see that out of them. They know when to explode and when to go down on the enemy team, because clearly it works out for them. But sometimes, you know, it can be a little disadvantageous, especially if, let's say UWRF gets like a pick or two, and then IUP is forced to make a move early or not move fast enough, making it just a little bit more difficult on their end. Now, let's get a little POV here of Logan, see what he's going to be able to shoot at, see if he's going to take out that, okay, takes down the clash wall, or the castle wall, and then we're going to see, you know, the Aruni just still up. We're going to see Bepsel here on the shield. This is something that I like to talk about a lot. Bepsel loves to play that shield. That's what they have him on a lot of the time. Now, when he does play it, he succeeds a lot, so I'm very excited to see what he can do with Blackbeard, especially after the changes that happened a hot minute ago, where now he can shoot with his AR behind the shield, while taking down that little window, unlike before, where he had just the little piece of fiberglass. That's what it felt like, at least, where it could only take one bullet. Now, you know, I've been out of the Siege game a little bit, but I'm trying to keep up as best as I can, especially with all these changes that have happened to older characters coming back in. Now it's really nice to see the health of the game kind of coming back, but what's even better to see here is Ostrich kind of taking that up angle, trying to find anyone that he can. He's not really going to be able to see anything, just seeing the walls get taken down, and you have Ram, of course, up top. And you know, with these hard breachers gone, this is kind of what IUP has to resort to with the Ram, destroying the roof, trying to find any little head glitches that they can, trying to take someone out real quick before they get taken out themselves. Now we're going to see Bepsel kind of here, going through the window here. Ooh, there's smoke right there on his face. He's going to live, though, so this is going to be really good intel here for IUP. Bostrich does take a little bit of damage here, but Bostrich does get the kill. That's what I'm talking about. They stay up top while Bepsel starts to take this angle in low, and that's the smoke that was targeting out Bepsel, so now Bepsel should be able to walk in for free, but he doesn't really know that right now. Trying to ping what he can, going to try to make a move here. Y3 is going to take out one. They're going to go for the plan, and unfortunately, that's just not going to work out for IUP. He's going to be taken out here. Let's see, Bostrich kind of take that angle. Unfortunately, goes down to Y3. Y3 is taking people out, but Vito is taking people out faster. There goes one, but then there goes two down for IUP. Very unfortunate there. Now we're going to see the score. It's going to be IUP 1 with with UNRF or UNWF up 2. Now this is going to be really good. We're going to see the ban phase.
Also, the main.
I tried to shoot on the low.
Where did Warden come from? The castle come from?
You got meetings?
Do we have...
He went Libby.
Yeah.
For also, Eric, it's fine watching, but also, it's better. Bottom warehouse.
Again, just this kind of you're coming to us, and we're just gonna camp out, do what we gotta do. Ram, Solid Snake, Blitz, and Grim. Of course, we have Bepsel on the shield, like I've talked about many times before. Now we're gonna have Ram here. We're gonna have Logan here on the Ram. Let's see what's going on. If it'll let me go into. Oh wait,
Click back in.
there we go. Sorry about that. Now we're gonna have the castle walls, of course, going down. Now, if you didn't know, Solid Snake is the newest operator in here to Rainbow Six Siege. Very interesting toolkit. He pulls out a little radar and then is able to see where people are looking and where they are on the map, which is kind of nuts. It's kind of nuts, especially for good pushes, especially with teams that like to have a good push that goes quick and fast. Especially with prep time, I think that IUP here with the Solid Snake could work out really well. Now, we're going to have Logan, of course, back on that Ram, Bostrich on the Snake. Let's check out Bepsel here on the Blitz. Blitz is a character that I really do enjoy, but, you know, he was you know, shields are always looked down upon, especially in your rank, especially in your casual, and I was not that good. Not as good as these guys here. These guys are absolutely fantastic. We're going to look at Vito here on the Grim. Let's see if he's going to be able to get a peek, see anything. Of course, he's going to get a little bit of intel. Implied takes down the Solid Snake Bostrich. That is going to be very unfortunate here for IUP. Now, IUP's kind of got to move fast, especially because they don't have that big intel from having Solid Snake. It's not looking too good. But of course, we're going to have Bepsel sitting here up top. He knows that there's someone up there with him. He's able to tell that to his team. Let's see what Vital's able to do, because he has snuck in from behind, but he gets scanned by all the sensors. Bepsel takes one out, but then gets taken out himself. Oh, we're going to see Vito accidentally melee against Implied. That's going to be so... That is very unfortunate
And
here.
he was one hit away. He is hanging on for dear life.
He was hanging on for dear life. That is very unfortunate here for Vito. It is down to Kish and Logan. Let's see what Kish can do. Taking out all those cams, so then just giving them as less intel as they can in a situation that they are clearly disadvantageous on in a 2v4. Now, Implied is a little bit weak there. We have the Castle going 2 and 2. We have Nasty here on the mute. Let's see if anyone's going to take Nasty's going to be looking at... This is a dirty angle by Nasty. Let's see if he can get the C4. If he's going to commit it, he does commit it. Throws it at nothing. Just complete airball of a C4 there. Good for IUP, because, man, I'll tell you what, C4s are dangerous in this game. Take a peek. Unfortunately, no one's going to be there to fight Logan. Kish is going to be trying to find angles here. Just shooting walls, trying to maybe bait someone out, try to take a quick peek, but there is going to be nobody home. Let's see, NJ. NJ's kind of just sitting up top with the clash. Blue team now finally has the diffuser back, and very good here for IUP. Mute's going to have just a little bit of an angle here. Not really, you know, he's sticking his ground. This is what I'm talking about when it comes to this, when it comes to UWRF. They're kind of just camping out, doing what they got to do, because they know they don't have to make a play right now. They have to wait for them to push in, just like this, but Kish takes him down. Kish has the upper hand right now. It's going to be a 2v3 now. Implied, Injev, and Tardy still alive. Let's see what they're going to be able to do. NJ kind of just sitting here on the staircase, looking up top, still thinks that maybe someone will come through there, but guess what? Nobody's home. We're going to have Kish take out another. Let's see what they're going to be able to do here. Going to have the high ground. Oh, but Logan drops down and gets taken out immediately. 10 seconds left on the clock here for IUP. Let's see a quick little kill. Unfortunately, Tuttle is going to take down Kish. And this is what I'm talking about when it comes to IUP. We take the slow, and then we try to go in fast. But sometimes we do it just a little bit too late, is what it feels like. And, you know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And this is just a situation where they were just bunkering down really, really well.
It was a little hard to try and go in there at the end. They're running out of time, and they were still on the first floor. They had to drop down there and try and go for the defuse.
Yeah, that's something that IUP kind of seems to do at least a little bit. They like to take their time, which is always going to be a good thing whenever you take your time, figure out what you got to do and when you got to do it. But, you know, sometimes it is going to be a little bit late. Now I'm going to see Bostrich on the knock here. I'm always happy to see some knock, baby.
Let's use cans to get IC on Connor, but like we typically do.
So
Yeah,
they're
good.
up.
They
What
completely
the fuck
gave
is this
that
rotation, bro? What is this rotation?
Oh my.
For the first two are up.
This one's Rooney.
The second one was up down. First one was down.
The water.
Yeah, last one's a
Here, I'm
Rooney.
gonna look.
Can you scan the Rooney?
Before insertion. Insertion in 5 seconds.
We're gonna clear this guy water power, by the way.
Alright. Without really making any plays, and hey, I mean, it works out. They know how to play the game. They know where to sit for the angles, and it works out very well for them. So, let's see what they're going to be able to do here. There's the Wyoming trap going down. Of course, now if you didn't know, it's on charges, so it comes in over time, so you can't just place it all down like Jaeger. Jaeger is one of those characters where you can just place it all down. We're going to see a little bit of a wiggle worm action here from Turtle, maybe trying to see if someone's going to peek him, but no one's going to be coming from that angle, at least not yet. Now, let's see Bosch kind of take this low ground is what it seems like. He's going to be going through basement. Let's see if he's going to be able to see anyone. No one is going to be on that first floor here for UWRF, but you know, let's see if they're taking the slow route, and this is what IUP likes to do. And you know, I think I think they just have to adapt right now. I think they have to realize the speed that this team plays, that they are just willing to wait just a little bit more than them, and just kind of take advantage of that, because I know they can play fast. I've seen it, so I kind of hope to see that a little bit.
The slow playstyle can help secure kills and plan accordingly, but if you're not getting anything done within the first minute or so of the game, you kind of have to start playing faster.
Yeah, you really do have to like change up your pace and play style. We're gonna see the nade go out. Let's see if it's gonna get anything. Logan gets a good kill, but Nasty and Y3 are gonna take out 2. It's gonna be a 3v4. Never mind, it's gonna be a 2v4 here. Unfortunate here for IUP. Let's see Bepsel and Logan try to put in some work right now, just trying to, especially after having so many go down with, what, a minute and 20 seconds left, they're going to have to play slow here. They have to play slower than normal, figure out where these weaknesses can go, and it looks like Bepsel's going to find those weaknesses and take people out. There's going to be one here for Bepsel. Let's see if he's going to be able to take out any more. He's going to be playing a little bit faster here, trying to find the angles. He's going to see feet. He's going to shoot those feet. Frost is going to be 1 HP. We're going to see the Claymore go down. It's going to be good here for IUP. It's always good to watch your back to make sure that you don't get picked out from behind, especially in a situation where you're down 1. Now, IUP does have the diffuser, but Bepsel is going to go down. That's going to be unfortunate. We're going to see the heady from Logan. Good kill there by Logan. That's going to be 2 in this round. Let's see who's going to do it. And unfortunately, Y3 is going to take him out. Look like...
Eliminated.
This is a whack-ass setup, holy shit. It's working, though. Hey, guys, I don't know, like... I understand we're trying to coordinate... I understand it.
We're seeing Bepsel here back on the Thatcher.
Yeah, we're going to see a Thatcher pick here. Not too bad. You know, it's always good to go back to your classics. I'm kind of excited to see what IUP is going to be doing on the defense side. I kind of know what to expect here from IUP when it comes to the attack. And, you know, this team just has a solid defense. They know what to run, they know how to run it, and they know where to run it on. Like what floor they're going to be on, if they're going to be out first or second, which IUP is going to be having to get through.
You know, let's open up the brains.
It wasn't inherently bad because I used all my
Located
util,
a
so
bomb.
we pick a 1 for that. We get
Do you have any
flashes.
Yeah, but you're taking a 1 is the point. You weren't... Yeah, there's a lot of issues we're all...
Bad, and then we're going to see the Capital from Vital. And, you know, again, like I said, just running your classics, man. Nasty Army, Wyoming, we're going to see the Clash, we're going to see the New, we're going to see the Aruni, we're going to see the Smoke. Nothing, I mean, like, nothing out of the ordinary, man. I don't really know what to say. This team knows what to run out of the ordinary. No, we're going to see Bostrich with the Glass. Very interesting to be running Glass here. I'm very excited to see what IUP can do with that. We're going to see the ramp.
Glass seems to be a new operator for the stream so far, at least the ones I've been in. I have not seen anyone on either teams play Glass yet.
Yeah, I mean, Glass is one of those operators, especially he can be nuts if you can hit your shots, if your team plays well with you. And I've seen Bostrich before on the Glass, because I've been here for a little bit, so I've seen what our Siege team can do. And Bostrich here on the Glass can be pretty scary, especially with that little SMG. We're going to be throwing the smoke down, see if we're going to be able to get anything. Any intel, he knows he's there. Let's see. And this is what makes Glass super nice, is the fact that he can just see through smoke, which is just such a strong util and such a unique util to this game.
And paired with the Blitz, who can blind, that can pair really well with just making sure the enemy cannot see.
Yeah, like that's just really nice. We'll see Bepsel here, just kind of, running through, trying to destroy this Clash wall. Ostrich, of course, kind of trying to find that angle with Glass. Logan looking for another angle. Vito just playing his corner, playing where he needs to. And Kish kind of running in a little bit. That's what I like to see, especially from Ash. Ash, you got to kind of be quick. You got to be fast. You got to get those kills before the enemy team realizes you're even there. Speaking of not knowing you're there, oh, he does see him. We're going to miss the shots, so now they know exactly where he's going to be. Let's see Implied's POV here, if he's going to be able to get any picks, anything. I mean, we see the drone, we don't get to shoot the drone, but that's alright. We're going to see Bepsel here, kind of, oh man, dude, that's scary, man. Coming back from spectating and look at Blitz, just eyeballing a C4 right down main. This is kind of unfortunate, but was able to destroy it and play his life here. Let's see what he's going to be able to do. Blitz in this situation can be really good. We have a minute left on the clock. Logan's going to take out one, and this is the snowball effect I'm talking about. This could be really good for IUP. Look at this little pincer strat going on here. Look, there we go. There's going to be 2 down. Great kill by Bostrich.
Unable to grab an angle.
Yeah, not being able to get an angle here. We're gonna see the 4v3, but this is the kind of stuff that I'm talking about with IUP. They get the pick, they collapse, and they collapse exactly on him. 30 seconds left on the clock. This isn't a bad situation for IUP. Now they gotta play fast though. They gotta ramp fast. They gotta bomb. We're gonna see the Glaz. Let's see if he's gonna be able to get any sight lines. Isn't. We're gonna have 20 seconds left on the clock. IUP has gotta make a move. Unfortunately, he's looking. Vita's looking for the stun and is just gonna get taken out while he's reloading. But we're gonna see Logan take out one. Good kill by Logan. 9 seconds on the clock. We're gonna have Nasty do a double kill. Let's see what's gonna be able to get done here. Bepsel's gonna try to go for the plant. 2 seconds left. 1 second, and that's
unfortunate. If he stood there for just a second longer, he would have been able to kill and get that defuse finished.
Yeah, that's going to be unfortunate here for IUP. Now, that was a really good play there on both sides. I really like the aggression, but I mean, their patience, man. This team's patience is insane.
Once again, we're falling to time. The timer is the biggest threat to IUP so far.
Yeah. That timer forcing you to try to make a decision before maybe you are ready for it or whenever your team wants it. Flores, if it's gonna be, what is it gonna be? It's gonna be a Thermite and Tabara. So, I mean, not too bad bans. We're gonna see, of course, IUP taking the same bans as they were, which was the double hard breach ban. Not bad, but we're gonna see a different playstyle coming out here from UWRF, and that being the Lion Striker Ash Buck Thatcher. This can be a rush team. They know how to get the intel though with the Lion, which is going to be really nice. But running that Ash Striker Buck,
Attackers need to locate and defuse as
that could
many
be really
bombs as
scary.
they can.
Now, when it comes to IUP, we're going to kind of go on that defense. And what I mean by that is kind of, you know, a lot of things that are just going to stop them from doing what they want with the Wyoming, with the View, with the Bandit.
Wall reinforced.
I forget what, I'm gonna be honest, I forget what their name is. But then we also have the Mirror Shield. Mirror Shield.
Let me have a look at you, Capullo.
Hey, of course, if it's not banned, why not use it? Especially it's been strong since day 1, especially in combo. It can be used amazingly, and I know IUP can use it really well. So let's see the setup here. Let's see what they are going to do on defense, but let's see what UWRF can do here on the attack.
Yeah, that mirror shield could really help, especially when paired with that Melusi. Melusi could help out a bit with the info.
Yeah, the info here is going to be a big game for IUP. If IUP has the upper hand when it comes to the information, knowing what the enemy team is having, the better chance they're going to have of winning, of course, right? Now, this game is... there's not a game like Siege, I'm going to be honest. I mean, yeah, we have things like Valorant, we have all these other games, but nothing compares to this game, man. Nothing compares to it, no matter how hard you try. And we're going to see Bostrich here trying to set up. Kish is going to take some damage here. He's going to get some pop shots for his thing. He's just kind of cornered here. He's going to have to force the aim. Let's see if he's going to get killed. Bepsel's going to take out one, though, so that's a good trade. IUP is going to be even here against UWRF. Not too bad here for IUP. Now let's see what Bepsel's going to be able to do here, just trying to get any info that he can. He was the one that was able to get the pick. We're going to see Bostrich take one out too. Good job by Bostrich. They finally find the bomb for UWRF finally finds the site. So let's see what IUP can do, or they're going to angle, and what's going to happen. Trying to find any feet that he can. Isn't going to see any toes. Maybe he will. I mean, you almost saw him there, you know? Maybe you know someone's there, but not exactly there. I mean, now they do. Whenever you shoot the gun, you know that kind of That kind of makes sure you know where they are. Bostrich is going to go down here. Nasty is going to get a double kill. Good job by them. So, Webster's going to taking this gunfight is a little bit close to death here. Is going to get taken out by NJ. Good angle by NJ, honestly. Now we're going to see Vito here. Trying to take this gunfight. Sees feet is going to get the heady. Good job by Vito taking out Tardy. We're going to see NJ take out Logan. So now is going to be a 1v2 here for IUP.
Ooh.
Almost gets him. Nasty takes out another. I mean, playing sites at least all the time, which, you know, it can 100% work, but I mean...
What do you think we should see from this team? Like, what needs to be changed up here? Because we're kind of falling behind.
We are falling behind a little bit here. I'm kind of hoping to see a little bit more. I want to see IUP try to play a little bit slower here, because I feel like we're trying to make plays, or we try to go out of our way to go do something, and then it just doesn't go our way, and we aren't able to. I think the big thing is we aren't able to get back, and the fact that we're not able to get back is just really bad news here for IUP, and that's kind of what's taking them out. They are, especially UWRF here, is kind of playing, you know, they're playing pack, which they're just, you know, they always have a buddy with them, at least for the most part. They're using the buddy system, which is really good, especially whenever you want to get trades, you want to trade out, which is kind of happening here. But IUP is kind of just getting a little bit left in the dust when it comes to the trades, unfortunately. So, let's see what they are going to do. Let's see what UWR is going to do. We're going to see the swap to the Lion Maverick with the Ash, Buck, and Zofia. Now, this could be, again, a really aggressive comp. We're going to see that Lion, that Maverick. Let's see what they're going to be able to do, and especially with the Ash. Again, just kind of aggression. This team just screams aggression. So let's see what they're going to be able to do. Kish is going to be still placing up his traps here. Logan's trying to get some intel. Bostrich is watching a heady.
We have seen bigger comebacks from IUP before, so we could. We're definitely able to win this.
Oh, 100%. This is definitely not out of a win here isn't off the picture. Vito is going to be looking away. Doesn't see that someone crosses, but Bostrich is in a gunfight here. Again, look, this is what I'm talking about with the pack tactics. There are three, but Kish is going to take one out. Good job by Kish watching that angle. Make sure there's no crossfire here, but Bostrich is going to go down. Unfortunate, but I mean, this is what I'm talking about when IUP gets those trades. This is looking really good. Kish can kind of sit here. That's going to be a great pick here for Kish, but he doesn't know that Lion is on the other side of that wall. Now, Lion's going to be watching here, watching, doesn't see anything. Is kind of trying to maybe fall back or try to take a different angle. Or is he going to keep trying to push this? I don't think Kish knew that there were three. Yeah, I don't think Kish knew that there were three, or doesn't know exactly where he went. So it's not really looking good. Vito is going to see Lion. Unfortunately, he's going to miss his shots, and that's going to take him out. NJ here still alive on the Lion. Let's see what Kish is going to be able to do here on the low ground against the Lion. Wonder if he's going to try to hit fast. If Kish can hit fast here, maybe they can get this quick pick. Yeah, he's going to play slow. Sees the head, drops him. Great kill by Kish. Now, we're going to see... two in the exit here. They're not really going to be able to make play a minute 13 implied on the Maverick, and then the Zofia we're going to see on the Tardy. Isn't going to find anything here. They're trying to find a heady, trying to get that water.
I'm not going to be able to hurt. I'm not going to be able to hurt without playing inside.
Oh, bro. The Maverick is on Raptors.
I think they could have just waited out the time here a little bit, but unfortunately it's going to go down. I see the vision, but unfortunately it just doesn't go that way. Let's see what Tardy and Implied can do. This is going to be a 2v2 situation. IUP 1 with UWRF 6. This is a scary, scary situation.
That was nerve-wracking. I wonder
terrifying.
if he knows how close he was to going through there.
I don't think he does. I don't know if Logan knows how close he was. I have a feeling he did, but he didn't peek it, and Logan didn't pre-fire, so good on Logan for kind of having that patience. Now, they are going to get the diffuser. Let's see what Kish can do. It's going to take out two. Good ace by
double
Kish.
Kill.
Kish getting the ace. Great job, man. That's going to be 2 down. good. I mean, that's just going to be a good comeback here for IUP. That might honestly be what they needed. Especially with a... I mean,
Can we get an instant replay on that?
Yeah, man.
If possible.
If possible, can we get an instant replay and see that little ace up the sleeve?
I wonder if he knows how close he was to going through there.
I don't think he does. I don't know if Logan now at least let's go get to see the double kill here while they are getting the round started here. Pre-fire, so good on Logan for kind of having that patience. I mean, again, like we saw, they finally get to pick up the diffuser, and then Kish is just in the right spot to get the double. Great job there,
double kill.
Kish. Absolute fantastic job there on both sides, honestly. But I mean, IUP comes out on top for it to be 2 versus 6. Maybe that's the push that they kind of need. I feel like that right there just shows maybe that's the morale boost that they needed. I think that might have been the morale boost that IUP needed here. Be able to play a little bit safer. We're gonna see the Mozzie. We're gonna see the Mozzie Vigil. Mira, Cade, and then Solus. So this is going to be a really nice little setup here for IUP. Now we are in the attack phase with implied on the striker. We're going to see the Dokkaebi, Ace, Buck, and Sophia. Now, again, you know what? Let's take a look at Kish, man. I want to see if this guy's going to be able to get more. The fact that he's able to ace it like he did last round.
Now, Dokkaebi, I'm surprised they're not running something like maybe Lion or Solid Snake. They could be running these things. They do seem to have Ash, and I wonder if that will pair well.
It might work out here. Well, let's see if Kish can get one. Kish, of course, is going to get one. Is that even a question? After that ace last round, that's going to be another right up the sleeve for Kish. Great job there. Now let's see if he's gonna re-peek or retouch that angle. No, he's not. He's gonna sneak away. He's gonna go hide in the corner, go what he needs to be done. They're gonna forget about him, and he's gonna strike again. Just exactly how we did last time. Now, let's see what Kish is gonna be up to. Now Kish is gonna be getting
electro-sensor on.
Know someone's there, because I mean they're shooting down on him, but they don't know exactly where he is, and he doesn't know where they are. Now he's gonna take out this little info, see if he's gonna see anything. He does see a drone. Now Bepsel here is going to be trying to get some intel on maybe where anyone is. Isn't going to see anyone because guess what? They are all on the floor above them, and that's kind of what you want to do, especially whenever you're running Buck, you're going to want to try to take these angles up top, see what they're going to be able to do. Not going to really get anything here. Logan's watching this heady while Boster's watching the other. Oh man, that was super close. Does get the hit though, so I mean that's gonna do a lot of damage. They're gonna have to take the Dokkaebi. They're gonna have to stop that little phone call here. See what Bepsel's gonna be able to see. Oh, throws the C4. Is he still gonna get him? Of course he does. That's gonna be
clean C4.
Great C4 here by Bepsel. Now let's see what Logan can do. Logan's still watching this heady. Hey, the patience is what I'm talking about. This is the patience that I want to see from IUP. IUP doesn't have to do anything special here, man. They can just wait out the time. Wait for them to make a mistake. Let's see what Kish is going to do. He's going to shoot the fire extinguisher. Or he's going to shoot the little propane tank. Make sure that no one can cross. Bostrich is going to go down here. Logan's still on this angle. Let's see what he's going to be able to do. Taking their good, sweet time. That is what I want to see. 35 seconds going to be left here right now. So let's see what they're going to be able to do here on attack. NJ, are they going to be able to do anything here? I mean, he's kind of sitting up watching, but I mean, sitting up there watching, he's going to get the bomb planted, unfortunately. So they're going to have to try to make a play. I'm going to see Y3 try to make one here. They're just, IUP is not giving them the chance to shoot him, man. They're just sitting where they need to it, but now we're going to see Logan and Kish here trying to take the aggression here by going up top. Vito is going to get 2! Oh, man! Kish is going to go down. We're going to have, oh, man, but then we're going to have Logan also go down. It's going to be a 2v1 with 1 second on the clock. Wow, that was actually kind of close. That was too close for comfort, I'm going to be honest.
Way too close, but we still clutch it up at the end.
Great job by IUP to play where they need to not be super aggressive. I mean, we tried to be aggressive there, especially at the end when we were trying to catch them off guard. I understand why we were doing it, but it unfortunately didn't work out that way. They were ready for it and they took them out. So I mean, hey, honestly, if 5 more seconds were on the clock, that round could have ended way differently. But guess what? They just took up too much of that time on the clock. So we're gonna get another ban here. Let's see where we're gonna be.
I don't know.
Oh, were you?
Yes, yeah. I know. He just asked the question.
I know. there.
That's shit.
Cade, you know, he's just gotta go, man. If he stops you from breaking util, then, you know, makes your life really hard, especially when you don't have any hard breach as it is. Now, we're gonna see Solus, Bandit, Mira, Valkyrie, Mozzie. I like the Valkyrie pick, man. I do, because I really like being able to put down
Attackers
my
need to locate and
my
defuse
cams
bombs.
wherever I want, and then also, you know, who doesn't like a pocket deagle in their hand? I mean, I do. And now we also are probably, I'm guessing, running that SMG. I could be wrong. Let's see what they are going to be running. We're going to have Bepsel here with the secondary shotgun, just blowing out walls, doing what they gotta to get the sun reach down so they can set up for this defense. Now, when it comes to IUP's defense, they know who has to break what, who has to place where, and then where they can set up perfectly. So IUP in that department, when it comes to their defense, is pretty unmatched in my opinion. They can do exactly what they need to every single time when it comes to the prep phase. Now, let's see where IUP is going to set up. And of course, it wasn't even a question. I'm going back to Kish to see what he's going to be able to do early here.
What I'd love to see is more of the play on elevation. Multiple people on different floors. We have Logan and Bostridge both on different floors, and same with Bepsel and Vito both on in the basement.
Yeah, we're gonna see 2 basement, 1 top, 1 second, and then 2 on the first floor. Now, there's going to be no one on Kish's side here except for that one. Let's see if he's going to be able to spot him out or if he's going to know he's there. And it looks like that Buck is going to try to take some pop shots. Doesn't get anyone. Bostridge goes for the C4. It's unfortunate C4's going to miss. Or place down cams. More cams you got, the more util you got. So, I mean, hey, throw him if you got him, right? So now let's see what Logan is going to be able to do. Trying to take a little bit of an angle here. I mean, he's just going to be, you know, Logan knows how to play the waiting game, which is why I really like watching him, because I've never seen someone just be so content with being in one spot. Now we're going to see Bepsel here, just trying to...
That's a good camera. He has very good angle on multiple different operators.
This is a really good cam. Great job by Bostridge.
They now know exactly where most of their team is.
Mm-hmm. And now if you notice then too, of course you're going to be seeing yellow pings here instead of red pings. So I mean, if you didn't already know, if you hard ping someone, aka red ping them, they're going to be spotted. If you don't, then if you use the yellow ping, which is just like, hey, they're right here, it doesn't let them know. So I mean, the more you know. I hope if you didn't know it, you know it now. Just a little bit of a fun fact, a little bit of an older fact then too, something that was still even around whenever I was playing, and that was a long time ago. Now, we're going to see Bepsel here again on cams. He's being really good with his util here, making sure to spot out teams. Now we're going to see Bostridge taking a little damage. See if he can get him. Unfortunately, doesn't. We're going to see 2 get weak here. Great job by Bostridge in getting out.
UWRF is playing very patiently here.
They are playing patiently, and I don't know, is IUP going to have to do C4, unfortunately, is going to whiff. Now, UW has finally gotten to know where the bombs are, which I bet they already knew before, but now we know they at least have sight lines on it. Now, let's see what Ryan's going to be able to do here, just kind of sitting up top. I mean, everyone right now is on the first floor for UW, which, I mean, 25 seconds left on the clock. It's not looking too hot, man, because they have to make a move. If they don't make a move here, IP just gets the round. So let's see if our fraggers are going to be able to frag off whenever they come over. So Boss is just going to go down.
Vito knows they are there.
That's going to be 2 going down. It's not going to be good. That's going to be 3 going down. Nasty getting the double kill. They do get the plant too. We're going to see Vito get 1, almost gets 2, but then that's going to be the round for UW.
Almost a clutch play there from Vito.
Almost, man. He got 1 and then he knocked the other, but I mean, they just had another waiting around the corner. We are going to see a score of 3-7 right now.
I'm out.
John, in that scenario, where can I reposition some of the...
Logan here on the Valk instead. Bostridge on the mute. And so we're going to see Bepsel on the Thorn. Pretty interesting. Vito on the Malusi, and then
Defenders,
We're gonna have
protect your
Kish
bombs
on
from
the
being
warden,
defused by
and of course
attackers.
we're gonna have Kish on the warden because he just likes to play his little free roam game and be able to go anywhere that he wants. Now we're gonna take a look at Kish. We're just gonna be
Reloading.
we're on TikTok, we're on something, we're on our phone. But hey, you know what? It's Scrim. Who cares, man? If you're just no, I'm talking about Kish. Kish has been Scrim right now, and we're just sitting there on our phone. But hey, you know what? It is what it is. I ain't gonna complain. I do it then too. You think I'm not gonna lie about it? Now we're gonna see Bepsel here, kind of setting up here. You know what? Let's get a scoreboard watch here then too. I mean, you know, if you're gonna sit there on your phone, I mean, he's already top fragging as it is. I mean, so he's doing his job. There's not much more that he can do. With the 9 kills, and we're gonna see Bepsel following second with a score of 6 kills, 7 deaths.
Seems with the Thorn here, we might be trying to go even more into the hunker down bunker play style. Trying to play even more passive already.
Yeah, I mean, IUP here has to figure out something. So maybe the Thorn pick here, whether it be out of desperation or maybe it's more of a comfort pick here for Bepsel. Who knows? Let's see what it is going to be for them. Now we're going to have MJ here, of course, on the Lion. Just looking at cams. They're still kind of looking at cams. Nasty here is kind of, I mean, being nasty. He's got 14 kills and 6 deaths. He's fragging off for his team, man. He's being a fragger. So, Kish is going to be down here then, 9-9, with his Uzi Vito. Logan is going to get one. That's going to be a really good kill here from Logan. Unfortunately, he's going to get flashbanged here. Let's see. Smoke's going to get 2. Great kills.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, he's going to get taken out, but it doesn't matter because Logan's right there to back it up. Great job there by IUP.
Good playing off of each other. Even when one goes down, the other's able to secure the kill.
Now we're going to have the 4v1 going down here. Let's see Implied. See if Implied's going to be able to get anything done here. It's going to be a 4v1, but I don't know if he's going to be able to do it, man.
Wish we could have gotten a better camera angle from that shot.
Yeah, man, it was unfortunate. I was just watching Logan a little bit too late. Well, a little bit too early to see him, unfortunately, not get... see Bostridge take out those 2. Now, Implied has a lot of work to do. So Logan's going to be sitting here. I mean, they're all just going to be kind of sitting on point, watching their angles. Not really a lot for UW to do here, at least right now. I mean, it's just the waiting game, man. Like, that's all I can really say about this. We're going to see Implied here up on the 2nd floor, but who's meeting him up there? It's going to be Bepsel and Vital. Let's see if they're going to be able to do anything.
Ooh.
Oh, Vital. I mean, of course.
One tap headshot.
Yeah, I mean, in a game where you can just kill someone in one shot, why not just do it, right? There he goes. There he goes, just real quick.
Make it sound so easy, don't you?
Mm-hmm. I've never seen it look so easy either. Great job by Vito, just knowing exactly where to aim and when to take out their heads. Now, we're going to see, of course, Logan again on the Valkyrie. We're going to see Bostridge again on the Mute. I mean, we're just going to see the same setup. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Bostridge does seem to be switching to Bandit, though.
Oh, we couldn't see a Bandit pick here, so let's kind of see. Oh, we're going to have Bepsel here on the Cap Can. Not too bad here for IUP.
It's again some fresh faces for
Defenders, protect
IUP.
your bombs from being defused by attackers.
What do we think is going to be working with this comp?
I mean, they're just kind of gonna have to play a little bit again, like passive. We're gonna have the cap can traps to kind of hopefully catch him off guard. You know, cap can's been out for so long, you kind of. I mean, I don't know. Like, if you expect a cap can, if you know where if you know the enemy team's running a cap can, you know where to look, especially for his traps. So let's see if Bepsel can find anything new to put them, or just try to catch someone off guard if they don't know where he is, which, you know, is a good thing for IUP. And, you know, having one of those characters where you can kind of just place something down and then just forget about it, you know what I mean? That's never not a bad thing, especially because you see UW use it all the time. You see the Frost, you see those kind of things, you see the Jaeger, you see the Melissy. There's just things that you just place down and you don't really have to worry about anything anymore. I mean, even if you die, you're still getting value at least a little bit with something. Same thing here with the Bandit. We're going to try and wall, see if we can get Washer's getting a good little quick flick on the German, see if we can pop a heady though. Oh man.
Ducks to avoid the headshot.
Yeah, man. These are the gunfights that I'm talking about that make this. Oh, he doesn't know that someone's behind him though. Oh man. crazy move. He's gonna shoot that little propane tank. He now knows that someone's over there, but it doesn't matter because Vito has his back. Like I was talking about, just getting those headies, that's what IUP needs. Now, they're going to be up now 5v4. Let's see what they can do. Never mind, I was wrong. It's going to be a 5v3 thanks to Logan. Logan's going to get one. Let's see if he can get two. No, it doesn't matter. He's just going to put it back up that wall. Bam, bam. And it's just done. It doesn't matter because that wall is covered up. Bepsel here kind of watching angles. I mean, Bepsel's kind of just their intel guy, if you can't tell, especially when he's running shields, especially when he's running Capcan. It doesn't matter. He can just sit there and, you know what I was talking about with the Capcan traps? There goes one to take him down to half health, and maybe that's what IUP needs right now. So, let's see what he's going to be able to do here. He's going to pull out that shotgun, see if he's going to blast someone.
He's on his. Ooh, never mind.
Man.
Guess it starts moving.
He's just checking out. We're going to see Kish here, kind of checking an angle. Oh, there he goes.
Ooh.
Good kill by
Good
Kish.
double kill.
Great kills by Kish here. We're going to be down again a 5v1. Helping up his buddy there. Helping up Logan. Just get on up there by Bostridge. Good job here by IUP. Now it is up to Nasty, who's on the Ash. Let's see if they can do anything. I mean, it's a 5v1 situation here. It's kind of a little bit scary. I think there's a little bit of tick damage. But then
Do
Nasty,
get a headshot on Vito here.
I mean, sometimes that's all you need. All you need is hit your headies, but I mean, what can you do here? I mean, we got 50 seconds left on the clock. I don't even think he has bomb. He's just kind of, he has to try to make a decision there. Just kind of just runs in there. You know, at that point, I'd accept my fate too. I'd just go down. Like, there's not a lot you can do.
Not a pleasant situation to be in.
And not a pleasant situation at all. Now, let's take a look over at the team cam. Let's see. Hello and welcome back to IUP Esports. I'm one of your casters today, Tyler, also known as Vault.
And Cameron, also known as Gradient.
Now, if you weren't checking out this game, IUP isn't doing too bad here against UWRF today. It is a scrim, so they're not doing too bad.
UWRF does take the first game, though.
UWRF did take the first game. So give me 1 sec here as I try to reply. No, I did not want to send a friend request. While we're getting all this set up, do you want to talk about our sponsors then, Cam?
Yes, of course. We just want to thank our handsome sponsors for this stream. Questmark for the contracting flooring company, and Sheasley Electronics, as well as Fennis Pizza sponsoring our MVP for this stream. And would you like to introduce one of our energy drinks,
My favorite. Dubby! I love me some Dubby, man.
Dubby? And we also have the IUP Student Co-op and Fast Times Screen Printing and Sign Company.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to all of our sponsors. Thank you for all the resources you give us, and thank you for letting us do what we're doing right now. Like,
Keeping us
it's
alive.
Keeping us alive. I love doing it. I mean, I hope you love being a part of it. I love promoting you. I love it. I really do.
So shout out to our sponsors for keeping us, letting us to do things like this.
Yeah. I mean, if I ever start my own stuff, you know, Dummy, you know, you can always help me out a little bit. I'm never not down to have a sponsorship. But my favorite, Dubby! I just want some Dubby. Actually, speaking of Dubby,
We have some Dubby right here.
some Dubby right here. I love me some Dubby.
I've been drinking that while doing these streams.
Yeah, I love me some retro sherbet. That's actually really
Attackers
good.
need to
It's
locate
actually
and
crack.
defuse
It's
bombs.
really good.
But back into the scrim, we have some interesting bands here. We have some interesting bands here.
Excuse us as we had a little bit of a technical. It is indeed raining. It'll be raining bullets here once this match gets started, once this round gets underway. So let's see what they're going to be able to do. We're going to have Kish on the Ruby. Have the Ella for Bepsel. We're going to have Tachanka? Vito on Tachanka.
We did see this last stream on the League Play game. Vito on Tachanka.
Very excited to see Tachanka. I'm very intrigued actually to see Tachanka here. And of course we're gonna have Bostridge on the Denari, and then we're gonna have Logan here on the Wyoming, or is it? No, that's Malusi. That's Malusi. So we're gonna have him on that. We're gonna have NJ on the Capital. We're gonna have Thermite, Ash, Thatcher, and Galat. Now they're hold on. I need to see this. I'm gonna take a look at Glass. I'm always excited to see a Glass, especially here in collegiate. Like it's very exciting to see these guys who are at the top of their game doing the things they want. So I'm very excited to see. Now we're gonna be just shooting cams here. Bostridge is gonna take a little bit of damage, you know. Gunfight here. Let's see if we can get it. We're gonna have Bepsel right here in the corner, right beside where he's getting shot at through the door. We're gonna have that smoke come out. Let's see if we're gonna be able to get anyone or see anyone. Not gonna see anyone. Not gonna be able to get any picks at least. Never mind, I spoke too soon. Kish is gonna get one. Let's see. Bepsel try to get one. Kish is gonna take out two, but then gets taken out by the Glass. Oh, there's that gunfight with Bostridge helps clean it up, and then Bostridge takes out two.
Very good cleanup from IUP here.
Yeah, I mean that's just a solid gunfight there for IUP. They took the trades that they needed to. They got the distractions that needed to happen. Kish took out one, so then they saw the Kish was a target, took out Kish. Never mind, it doesn't matter because Dugan comes out of nowhere. Bepsel taking out one, and then Bostridge takes out two. Great job there by IUP. Now we're gonna see Tachanka again. Turboro, we're gonna see Goyo, Molisi, and Sentry now. Now we also have our Now on the other side for UW, we're gonna see Capital, Thermite, Ash, Zofia, and Glass. As we're
Defenders,
set up,
protect your bombs from being defused by
first,
attackers.
let's see what Vito's doing. Give us 1 second and we will be right back.
Welcome back. Well, are we gonna be able to? Okay, cool. All right, welcome back. I'm gonna be taking over for Tyler here for a moment. We got some shooting at the wall here by Tachanka. Kish is just getting some info around. We're all playing on the second floor here, trying to be a bit more grounded in our defense here. Vepsel is going in.
No time to waste!
Ooh. Bostrus gets a kill here. He's very low. Vepsel is kind of on a streak here of good positioning. Able to get a pick on implied. Ooh.
Swapping mags!
They're playing very well, triangulating off of each other to each target, so they really have nowhere to look without getting shot from another place. But Vepsel does go down to NJ here. Ooh. Very good picks from IUP. Was able to work around the walls there and playing all together on the same floor. Gonna come back here with Vito on Fenrir and switching up the Goyo to Logan.
We're gonna have Logan on the Goyo. We're gonna see Ella here. We're gonna see Melissy, and we're gonna see Thorn.
Welcome back, Tyler.
Yeah, thank you. What did I expect? I mean, IUP up now 2-0 right now, so really good
Attackers
job
need to
here. Really
locate
good
and
start
defuse
here for
bombs.
IUP.
They were all playing very on the same floor and able to pick a target and just triangulate around them, so there was really nowhere for that person to look without getting shot at.
That's what it comes to the inside for IUP. They can just do amazing things. Now, I don't know if we have to talk about the ban phase, or at least what they banned is Forte and Souls for IUP. And for MS or UW, they banned Smoke and they banned Forden. Not, I mean, pretty good bans on them, especially to know like what your other especially after getting a match in, you kind of know what the other team runs, what they like to run. So getting that Warden out, stopping Kish from at least taking angles, taking seconds.
Stay out of my
Really
head.
good, especially because they're doing this glass combo where they're just having that kind of thing. Let's see what they are able to do. Kish here gonna be on the Ella. Oh boy, there's gonna be 3 here on those stairs. Let's see if he's gonna be able to get
there
one.
goes
Of course
one.
He's gonna be able to get one. Great job here by Kish. Let's see if he's gonna be able to do, just throwing out the Ella trap.
I like seeing him backpedal, not getting too greedy,
Yeah, I mean,
watching the same corner, because they know he's there now.
they do, but I mean, good job here. And they took out the glass. I didn't even realize who they took out until now. That's a really good pick because it doesn't even matter now what their idea was with the Capital. I mean, he's just out of the game. So really good pick here for IUP. Let's see what Kish is gonna be able to do. Oh, he's beating it. It doesn't matter because Kish is gonna take him out. Good double kill, and guess what? Kish is just gonna get out. This is exactly what I'm talking about for IUP. This game right now is really interesting to me because they know where to get in, where to get out, but Kish isn't going too far out of sight to know where these guys are going to go. He's still technically challenging these guys while rotating back to his team, and that's going to be 3 for Kish. Great kills here. Let's see if he's going to be able to get another. Actually, almost gets the wall bang. That's kind of nutty.
They know exactly where they are, almost to the exact position.
Yeah, Mass is going to take out Vito now, but let's see what Kish is going to be able to do. Kish is still kind of watching that angle. Oh, Bepsel's going to be able to get this kill on the Ash. There he goes. That's going to get 1. Let's see what Logan's going to be able to do. Logan kind of just sitting on points. So let's kind of see. Let's move around here. Implied here is going to be on the Thatcher. He does have a bomb. So let's see what they're going to be able to do. Kish is still kind of watching this angle pretty hard. I don't know if he knows exactly where he is. If he thinks he's still going to be peeking that. I'm guessing that's what he thinks, but that is not the situation at all. We're going to see Thatcher try to go in. Kid's blinded, so let's see what they're going to be able to do. Logan's going to take him out. Good kill by Logan. Honestly, great job here by IUP for that third round. It's going to be 3-0 now. Just that shot from far away is pretty nutty just to be able to pop him like that. So great job here by Logan. Now, we're going to get more bans, so I'm kind of curious on what bans we're going to get, especially for this side, before we get 2 more rounds before we flip. Guy needs bathroom. 1 second. Okay. So we're probably going to get a pause here real quick. So we will be right back before he returns. what's going on. They got through their ban phase. They ended up banning for IUP. IUP ended up banning Glaz, while IUP ended up banning, or for IUP they ended up banning. Oh, excuse me, Melissy. Oh, sorry, I have like the hiccups or
Defenders,
something. I feel
protect
it
your
coming
bombs
on.
from being
So now
defused
of
by
course we're gonna
attackers.
see the Capitao, we're gonna see Thatcher, we're gonna see Thermite, sorry, Ash, Maverick, and we're gonna see we're gonna have Dokkaebi coming back. That's gonna be real fun. Absol on Sentry. I'm curious to see how this is gonna go. Of course, we're gonna have Kish on the Ela. If you didn't know what happened last round, Kish got a nice little 3-piece, if I remember correctly. Taking a 3 back-to-back up against the wall, just doing a great job to his team. And a great game is just frozen.
Kish has been on a roll these last 2 games.
He's a really good fragger. He's able to be tough. He's able to get those kills, be able to get out, which is the big thing that I'm noticing this game compared to last. Last game it kind of seemed like he was getting those picks, but then he couldn't get out in time, or maybe got a little bit too aggro. But it seems like this time around he knows where to go. He seems a little bit more comfortable on this map. At least that's what I notice. Now let's check out what Logan is going to be doing. He's just going to be sitting here on the second floor. Everyone here for IUP is going to be on the second floor. Implied is going to be here just on the cage, trying to get any information he can, see if he's actually going to spot anyone. Sees one, he's going to get that yellow ping on him. Let's see what he's going to be able to do with that information. Tries to peek it, no one's there. But guess what? They are gone. They are so far. Let's see what they're going to be able to do.
One thing I've noticed for this very planned and passive playstyle from IUP is they are less spread out now since they were in the first game, and now they're starting to just play a lot more on the same floor and together.
Yeah, and that is going to be a big pick here for IUP. Taking out Dokkaebi, that is a big pick here. So, now that they're down, unfortunately Bepsil's going to go down to Nasty. Kish still kind of on his angle. Vito's going to be in his own little gunfight here. Let's see what he's going to be able to do. NJ takes out one, Bossers takes out one, Kish takes out one, Bossers takes down another. Great job here by Bossers. Look at that, man.
You want to get an instant replay of that one? That was interesting.
That was a really good clip there, just gunning him down with the pistol, then pulling out the shotty and just blasting him away. Great job there by Gavin, also known as Bostrich. Now, we're going to see Vito going to be stepping away and go into a Rooney. We're going to have Bostrich here. Now, let's go on. Let's take a look at that little replay. Now, unfortunately, I didn't catch it live, but we will see it here. You can see the kill feed. Kish takes one out. Bostrich takes out two. Now, just his placement, like his aim, is just nuts to me. He knows exactly where to place his crosshair, when to fire, when to switch targets, then to taking out both of those guys was nuts. Great job by him. Now that we're back into here, let's take a look at. He's just gonna be clearing out these walls. Now we're gonna see NJ going back on this lion pick with implied on the sentry, or on the striker. We're gonna have Nasty on the Ash. We're gonna see Chardy on the Zofia, and then we're gonna see Y3 on the Dokkaebi. Dokkaebi, of course, is unbanned right now, so this is gonna be really good for them. But I mean, last time all it took was Kish just aiming at head level, man. They tried to play aggressive with the Dokkaebi call, and Kish just wasn't having it. Just took him out where he was. So great job by Kish. Let's see what he's going to be able to do, because now Kish is on the Aruni. Aruni was banned the last game here for IUP, so let's see what they're going to be able to do.
Kish and Bostrich are really playing off each other really well, with dominating with the highest kills in the game right now.
Yeah, doing a really good job here. I mean, he's going to be vigilant. He's just going to be staying vigilant here and just watching these angles. I wonder what he's going to be able to do. Kish kind of sitting more a little bit on site compared to Bostrich. Bostrich's taking these angles. He's going to be reloading. I don't know. Does he know someone's up there? I think he might know Zophia's up there. Does Sophia know is the thing? Does Sophia know the vigil's up there? Looks like it. Kish is going to take one out on the stairs. Great job by Kish. We're going to see. I wonder if he's going to get two. Is he going to be aggro? He's just going to place that wall there, making sure that he can't get peeked at least for a sec, so good job by him. But while that's going on, Bepsil gets taken out by Implied. Vito kind of just sitting on point. Logan's kind of sitting on point there. Let's see if Kish is going to be able to get it. It doesn't matter because Bosher takes one out, but they get the trade. So Tardy is up there, but do they know where it is? Oh,
Unfortunate.
tries to fake the phone call against Dokkaebi there, and unfortunately it just doesn't go his way. But now they're going to get cams. So this is going to be unfortunate. There's Dokkaebi on cams. So let's see if they're going to try to scout out what's going on. They're going to get another phone call here. Now, IUP is kind of sitting point. Logan is going to reinforce behind them so they don't have to worry about that angle at least for a second. Now, this is a really interesting spot for IUP to be in. 2v3, but I mean, IUP can still have the advantage here. They just gotta make sure they're watching their angles, knowing where to watch. It looks like they do. Vito is gonna take out 2. Great job there. Let's see if he can get 3. He's gonna get 3.
Very cool. Triple kill from Vito.
Wow, what a triple kill there for Vito. Great job by IUP to stay together. Oh, he's just gonna. Okay, I don't like that. That hurts the eyes. Oh, that hurt the eyes.
We're getting an instant replay of that one as well.
Yeah, we're gonna take a look at that, but ow, with the strobe light, man. Jeez. Now, of course, we're gonna see. Yeah, let's just get a really clean look at this. That's gonna be 1. That's gonna be 2. Taking them out real quick. They didn't even have time to react. John Wick style. Now this is getting gunfight. He's gonna get 3.
Very
A
cool.
little bit
Double
longer, but
triple
then he
kill
takes
from
him out
Vito.
like a Bob Boss with a Tommy gun, just shooting him down right where he stood. Great job by Vito. Now we're gonna see with these picks. We're gonna see a Rooney. We're gonna see Sentry. Kish is gonna be picking up the dock. Very, very interesting. I'm very excited to see Kish on the dock. It's a very, I want to say, odd pick, but I mean he's kind of been more willing. So I'm very curious like how Kish's playstyle is going to change here. If he's still going to be the roamer, if he's going to more like kill himself and kind of work on that role, or excuse me, if Boss and Kish are going to kind of walk together, kind of like how they've been playing in like vicinity of each other, especially this game. I wonder if that's what's going to happen where, you know, let's say Bosher gets a kill, but he takes a little bit of damage. It doesn't matter because Kish is just going to dock him right back with a heal. So I wonder if that's what's going to happen, or if Kish is going to play more of a sight roll this time. And we're going to see Lion. We're going to see Lion, Dokkaebi, Zofia, Striker. We're going to see Gridlock. I'm kind of excited to see Gridlock here because I haven't seen Gridlock in at all this game. And I didn't mind playing Gridlock. I actually kind of enjoyed it a little bit. I really liked your LMG whenever LMGs were absolutely nuts in this game. But it looks like we're going to be running... We're going to have implied takeout Vepsel. That's not a good pick here for IUP, especially so early. We have 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock left. Let's see if Vito's going to be able to pick one. Bosch is kind of sitting up top. Kish is watching his own angle. They're going to drop down on Kish. Oh, wow.
Ooh.
That was pretty
Almost
scary.
doesn't get it.
That was pretty scary because Kish thought he got the kill, so he starts looking away. But I mean, man, just a couple more shots, man. That was scary. But that's exactly why Kish is on the dock. He's just back at full health. Back to full health, doing his own thing. We're gonna see Boschers here on the Vigil. Just gets taken out by Tardy. Good heady there by Tardy.
Oh man.
He's gonna take one out, but Kish is gonna take out another. Kish is gonna get a double kill here, but he's gonna have a P90 as his best friend. Ooh. Okay, so he was kind of taking this more little off-angle approach, and now guess what? That is gonna be all 3 heals down for Kish. But Kish is making use of him, man. He's getting kills. He's getting picks where he needs to. It's going to be a 2v3 here for IUP. Not really looking good for IUP right now with this this lead, but it doesn't matter because we looked what happened last round where Vito takes out 3. Maybe we'll see a repeat here, but with Logan and Kish. So they have to drop sight here. Kish is going to be watching that angle. He's going to move away. See if he's going to repeat. Oh, he's going to repeat. That looked like it should have been a heady. He still takes some good damage. He's going to be pixel peeking him here. This isn't a bad pixel peek at all. But Logan's watching this angle. Oh, unfortunately, he's going to go down. Okay, so now it's going to be a 1v3, but that's going to be 1 down. That's going to be 2. There's no way, right?
Quad kill from Kish.
Quad kill, but does he know that he's sitting right in that corner? Man, this is where you wish you had another dock stem, because this is a scary moment here, man. I'm gonna be honest. You see Kish looking here. Oh, Kish is gonna get the ace! That's gonna be a great clip there by Kish. That's gonna be 2 aces this scrim. Great job by Kish, man.
Wonderful clips here.
6-0 lead here by IUP. Kish, I'm gonna be honest. Kish carrying it on his back right now with these picks. These picks are absolutely insane. Let's see if he can keep that pressure and keep that momentum. And this is what I talked about before. Whenever Kish got that ace before last game, I said that that could have been a turning point for them. And maybe I spoke just a tad bit early, at least for that game, and now it's carrying on to this because Kish is on fire. Now, we're going to see a Mira ban here for IUP. IUP is going to get that out real quick. I don't blame him whatsoever. We're going to have a Capital ban here for against IUP. Let's see what these second bans are going to be. Warding Glass. Yeah, just getting rid of Capital and Glass. Doesn't want them running what they did against them, which is kind of pretty smart. I don't mind it, but we're going to see the Jaeger from Y3. We're going to see Tardy on the Melissi. We're going to see Mute. We're going to see Nasty on the Mute. We're going to see Implied on the Frost. And NJ is going to be on the Smoke. Now, we're going to see Bepsel here on the Big Boy Montang. That's going to be scary because, I mean, Bepsel's already an intel beast. He already knows where to look and when to find
Attackers need to locate and
people, help his
defuse
team
bombs.
get those picks. So that's going to be really good. And, ooh, this is kind of scary then, too, because Ace didn't get banned. So, what we're going to see here is Kish on the Ace. Right now, Kish, 13-2, 6-0. It's looking real good. It is looking real good here for Kish. Not only just Kish, it's looking real good for IUP. So they're doing a really good job. Let's see what UW is going to be doing here on the defense. Again, just kind of playing a true heavy comp here, which I kind of expect. You know, they're going to be running Jaeger. You know, Jaeger just gets to stop them from realistically, they're not really gadget heavy on this side, but they are actually going to switch. We're going to have Vito instead of on the Ace, and Kish is going to go on the Dokkaebi. Now, I can see this working out really well for Kish because of how many picks he keeps getting. If he's able to place himself well with the phone calls and be able to peek where he needs to, he's just gonna stay top frag. I could maybe even see a 20 bomb coming in his sight, hopefully. But let's see what Logan's gonna be able to do here on the Solid Snake. A lot of for IUP, whether it be audio or visual. So let's see what Solid Snake's gonna do with that F2. The F2 right now, just looking real hot in Logan's hands here, hopefully. So of course we're gonna get that intel. We're gonna spot him out. See anything there? I'm gonna see anything there. I don't mind it. Vessel here on the Montang. You know what? He's just a one-man army right now. He can just stand wherever he wants, and he can take every single bit. Logan's gonna take some damage. Logan's gonna fall back here. Regroup. He's gonna do a good job getting out. I mean, I'd rather be out with 1 HP and die, especially in this game where all it takes is one headshot. And ooh, that's gonna be a flashbang. We're gonna see the Montang here kind of holding close. He knows the Jaegers that hit. But you see he saw it. Oh, there goes Jaeger falling down the hole. We're gonna have Kish. I told you, man, Kish is gonna get another. Great job by Kish. Let's see. He's aiming at head level. He knows exactly where he needs to be. He's pre-firing. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Trying to get something a little sneaky. Let's see what Peps is going to be able to do here. Again, like I said, the recon, man, he's just able to spot him out, point out where he is. Ooh, Kish tries to take the angle, but he's going to get shot up. Let's see what's going to happen here. Oh, Vito's going to take that angle. I don't know if they know where he is. Montang trying to help out a little bit. We're going to see the Ace go down, try to destroy those walls.
Some quick repositioning here, trying to take more angles.
Yeah, Kish is actually staying in that spot. That's actually kind of smart by Kish because Vito just came into that position, and if they hear 2 sets of footsteps, they're probably thinking, hey, this was these guys leaving, right? So he's gonna get the phone call, and that's exactly what happens. Look,
Ooh.
Jaeger has no idea what's going on. He's lost. Almost gets 2. Changing mag. Get one. I'm telling you, that F2 is going to be dangerous in his hands. It's going to be a double kill for the round. Boster's going to finish it off. And like I said, exactly what I thought would happen. They're going to think that Kish left with his little buddy buddy Montang, but it was actually just Ace coming in, sneaking in there, those two footsteps walking out, and Kish staying perfectly still where he needed to, popping up, taking the attention away, so then not only does he get a pick, but the other teammate just has to look away and Bossers takes him out. That was a really good play by IUP. We're going to see IUP up 7-0 right now on second map. Really good job here by IUP. Now, let's see what's going on here. We're going to have Vito on the Ace again, Logan on the Solid Snake. Kish is going to be on the Ash instead of the Dokkaebi. I
Defenders,
kind of
protect
like
your
that,
bombs from
actually.
being defused
I'm
by
very
attackers.
curious on how the playstyle is going to change, at least. If he's going to be a little bit more aggressive, if he's going to be sitting back a little bit more. I feel like, personally, just knowing a little bit of Kish, I feel like he could be a little bit more aggressive, especially with Ash's gun instead of Dokkaebi's. You know, whenever you're running a semi-automatic versus automatic, right? Automatic's just mostly going to be better,
I'm
especially.
excited to see hopefully some more aggressive Kish. Already on 15 and 3.
15 and 3 is nuts. I might go back to that Dokkaebi. Either way,
Ooh.
I just know that he's just gonna frag. He's just gonna get the kills he needs to. He's gonna do what he's gotta. We're gonna see Pepsel here again on the Montang. He's gonna have the bomb.
Let's not ignore Bostrich though. He's been also going on a huge streak of being good at the cleanups, getting a lot of these late game kills.
Yeah, I mean, I think to me, it's just Bostrich knows where to position and where to stand. Like, because he knows where to stand, he knows where his teammates are, he knows when the attention is away from him, and when that attention's away, he strikes. And it shows. He's going 8-2 right now, with Bepsel going 4-4, Logan going 4-1, and Vital going 4-2. Not bad at all from these guys. Really good plays. So let's see if Kish is going to be able to get a... That's
Almost
scary.
barely gets the headshots.
Barely. That was real close there, especially for a Rooney. That's scary, man. They know exactly where he is, though. So this is also
Changing mags.
pretty nuts. But, you know, at the same time, though, the mental game, knowing that this guy's 15-3 up on you, you know what I mean? Like, does that make you want to walk away from the angle? And it seems like it does. No, he's kind of just sitting there. Let's see what Logan's going to do. Logan trying to get some information, but unfortunately gets his drone taken out by the mute. Just trying to get any intel that he can, knowing that he's at least in a 1v1, knowing at least where one of them are. Let's check out Bostrich. I think Bostrich might have a decent angle. No,
Logan might be trying to make a play here.
Ooh, Logan. Logan knows where one is at least and is able to spot. Yeah, he knows. This is scary though. Oh, Vital gets taken out. Is he gonna peek this? This is scary because there's a shotgun and there it is. Right to face. That's gonna be down. 3v4, but Kish takes out one. This is what I'm talking about. Kish is already on a roll. 16-3 is gonna be able to take someone out. This could be what IUP needs. 3-4. This looks, I mean, scary. This looks scary for either side. We're going to see Bosch just kind of try to take that angle back up top. Montang's still doing his own little thing here. Knows where one is. Again, just he's the info king. He's able to tell his teammates, hey, these are where they are. This is where you need to position. They're looking at me and taking them out. So I'm very curious to see if that's exactly what's going to happen. He does get a little stop there. I'm telling you, man, Kish is on his A game. That's going to be 2 down this round for Kish. Kish is looking a little weak, though. But does it really matter when Bostrich... I told Bostrich is able to get that other pick. Kish does go down.
Diffuser is down. 2v2.
We're gonna see Bepsel here just in the corner with the bomb. Let's see if Bostrich is able to take him. Oh, that's just scary. Oh, but Bepsel takes him out. Let's see if he can get the other 25 seconds on the clock here for Bepsel. All he has to do is just stand there and look pretty.
Doesn't even need to kill him here. Just needs to hold him off.
Just needs to hold him off for a couple of seconds. Yeah. What's gonna? Oh,
unfortunate.
No. Isn't able to get him, and I think that's gonna be that's gonna be rounds. So it's going to be 7-1 here. At least it should be, unless we get a misclick. We're not gonna get a misclick. So we're gonna see them. They're gonna get a round. It's gonna be 7-1. Honestly,
not at all bad gameplay.
No, not at all bad. I think if Bostrich was able to get that pick, IUP would have just been in such a better situation. They would have been able to do so much more. but that didn't happen. But you know, it's all right because we are still up 7.
Yeah.
And that's
So I had the calls on the room as well.
Everyone's just kind of looking around. And then John.
Like we.
Very excited to see what's gonna happen here. We're gonna have Vito here going forward 3. We're gonna have Logan here on the striker. Let's see what he's gonna be able to do.
It's fun seeing the operators not really changing, but just switching hands, just which and who's who.
Yeah, like it lets. I mean, yeah, you know, different, same operator, different player, which just means different play style. Right? So like, Bostrich might be able to be a little bit more aggressive here with Solid Snake compared to Logan in this situation, because Logan can offer more utility for the team, while Bostrich is able to get those picks, able to get those angles. That's what I'm thinking.
It's just about that flexibility of being able to get the operators you want into rotation instead of exactly who on which operator.
Yeah. Where I feel like with if you would compare this game to like Rivals or something like that, it kind of works for you know what I mean? But with this, they're just so we're gonna see Kish try to take him out on bottom floor, isn't gonna be able to get him. But we're gonna see Logan take him out on the floor above. Vito kind of taking this angle on the stairs. But NJ is watching that. Absolutely trying to take some chairs out. Excuse me, trying to just make his feel better so he doesn't step on something. Just get in a weird position. So he's I kind of hope he doesn't, just because of how many people watch. I feel like they're just watching that angle right now. He's just gonna be able to leave. Good for him. Boss just trying to. They're playing the slow game right now, which I don't mind. You're up.
Ooh, they are right there in front of Bostrich.
Oh, there's the Wyoming. It just makes that grenade in there. It goes exploding. Yeah, look, this is what I'm talking about. Yeah, now he knows that someone's watching that, knows that they are stepping away. Kind of sitting in that corner. Kish is going to be able to get some, try to get some intel here. Montang is going to be just taking out equipment. Bosch is going to be able to take this angle.
Ooh.
Kish is going to be able to take him out. Kish is going to get 2 again.
Double kill.
Kish, they are going to be up. Bostrich taking one out. Like I said, these two together they're just menace. They are both just in their own game right now. On a different planet. Just absolutely destroying these guys. Like, they're just doing whatever they want. Vito gets taken out, unfortunately. Let's see what Kish can do. Kish gets another. It's going to be a triple for Kish. 10 seconds left on the clock. Let's see if we're going to get a plant. Bepsel is going to go for the plant. 1 left. Bostrich is going to take him out, but is Kish going to be able to finish it off? Or is it going to be Bepsel? It's going to be Logan, actually. Logan just playing the long game, man. He's just doing his own thing, using his util the way he's supposed to, and watching the angles exactly how he should.
Kish
Great
now
play.
breaking 20 kills.
There we go. That's exactly what I wanted to see. A 20 bomb here for Kish.
Let's get a look at these stats real quick.
We're going to see 20 and 4 here for Kish. We're going to see a 10 and 4 here for Bostrich. We're going to see Bepsel going 5 and 5 here, kind of just going neutral. Logan is still in the positive, going 5 and 2, with Vito following behind with 4-4. Still, all these guys are doing their jobs, in my opinion. These guys are doing exactly what they need to.
And Vito's been hitting some clips. He has,
goodness, yeah.
and greatly helping his team. And Implied right now is the only one that has the 6 kills, just falling behind. I'm wondering what what's really going on here? Why, like, we were seeing a pretty close match last time, but now we're IUP is kind of dominating.
Yeah, IUP is not really giving them a chance to breathe, which I think is really good, especially here on attack.
Attackers need to locate and
I think
defuse as many
IUP
bombs
just
as they
knows how
can.
to play this map better. Even though I know they were talking about some stuff earlier, being like, yeah, like, oh no, we're comfortable on this. I think IUP is just more comfortable. I think they just know what they need to do and when they need to do it. So great job by them. We're gonna see the Dokkaebi swap from Kish instead of Ash. Pretty basic, pretty expected here from IUP. Good drone placement. We're gonna see Bepsel. Some NJ here, some smoke walls. We're gonna see the frost for frost mats. We're gonna see the mute for the mute jammer, just so that they can get more intel on that point. Jaeger and of course Miami. No, I actually finally got to see her. That's Melissa. No, that's Melissa. So I'm very excited to see what they're gonna be able to do. We're gonna have again the switch up to Logan on Solid Snake, and now Bostrich is on the Nomad. I kind of like this. I don't know if he's gonna be running his way with Kish though. I don't think so. Followed up by Logan here on the sides. Let's see if I think Logan's gonna be walking here with Bepsel, which I don't mind at all. Let's see what Bepsel sees real quick. See if he's gonna be able to spot anything out. Isn't gonna be able to see anyone right now, but hey, that's alright because Logan is just able to see people.
Snake's radar, you only need them to move in order for you to see them, and that's kind of overpowered, to be honest.
Yeah, like once they just take his step, it's kind of over. Ooh, Logan gets taken out. So now Bepsel has no one to help follow up on this, but it doesn't matter because Kish takes out 2. Another double kill for Kish. Let's see if he's gonna get another, but Bostrich again is gonna closely follow up, getting another. Let's see who's gonna. It's gonna be the battle of the picks here. Who's gonna get what? Is it gonna be Kish? Is it gonna be Bostrich? Or is it gonna be Bepsel here with the surprise Montang kills? Or it's gonna be Vento, just following right behind Nomad. Not too bad. Kish is gonna be able to take a different angle here. I wonder if he's gonna go above, kind of go where Bepsel is. There's Bostrich. They're kind of hanging out together now. Where's Vital? Vital's trying to just, he's just util right now. He's just getting intel, finding out where they are, where the bomb is. They're see good. Ooh, that was a good ping. Able to see exactly where he is. Now that Montang knows exactly where he is, he can walk forward, and Vito is able just to take him out while he's distracted.
Bepsel just kind of sick and Vito there on them.
Ostrich just gets another fetch me there. Soul says IUP. IUP is just absolutely dominating right now.
I love the sort of call and response play from Bepsel between him and his team.
Oh yeah.
He just pings that one guy and 6 Vito on him.
Yeah, it was just nasty. That was a really good shot there by Vito, and even greater shot, honestly, by Bostrich, taking that guy out with just a headshot while he's looking over, trying to help out Montang, or while he's trying to help take care of Montang and Vital, and it just didn't go his way.
There's just nothing they can do against this.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Kish is going to be on the Ace, followed by Vito on the Thatcher. We're going to have Logan on the Dokkaebi now. I'm actually curious about that. And of course, who would have thought Bepsel on the Montang, and then Bostrich on the Nomad.
Yeah, they haven't brought anything. Yeah, go Thermite.
Wait, this should go good, I think. It might not go good. I mean,
We'll fight it. We'll fight it.
Why would I have
Thermite? Go impact the MPs.
Am I dropping ult?
I'm not.
You should low walls. Run and switch.
I did not hear. Dropping ult.
I'm dropping one, good.
Changing mag!
Going out that way.
Reloading!
Montang here, of course. Pepsol. Let's see what's going to be able to happen here. See if Montang here is going to be able to get any intel out. Bostrich, I think, now is just watching this angle with Montang. Smoke here is shaking in his boots, man. What are you going to do? What are you going to do whenever that's a... Kish goes down the Tardy.
Ooh.
Tardy gets a good pick.
That is a good pick from UWSR.
Yeah, that's a really good pick here. Let's see if IUP can clap back though. Tardy takes out another. This guy is on a whole nother level right now. Just seeing heads and taking them,
I'm
man.
reloading.
Like, because I think that's 2 headshots in a row. See what they're gonna be able to do. It's gonna be Montang and Dokkaebi and Thatcher here on the last point here for IUP. You see a little wiggle worm here, just right up against, right in front of Bepsel. Not really anything you can do, especially on the Montang. Kind of just sit and watch while he does recon. He almost gets C4'd. Do they still know that? No, they know, right?
They have to know that smoke is still
Yeah,
there.
they have to know the smoke is still there, but smoke isn't really doing anything. Smoke just gets to sit there for free.
We see enemy gets Dokkaebi. Gonna have to take care of the phones.
Tries to get a pick, isn't able to really get any shots off, just taking damage from the smoke. Not a lot, I mean, that Bepsel can do here. Bepsel's kind of in a sticky situation. Is he going to be able to get out? And if he does get out, is he going to be able to get any picks? Now we have 45 seconds left on the clock. Let's see what Vito is going to be able to do here. Kind of taking an angle off to the side. Of course, Logan's going to be able to get a pick here. Great job by Logan on the Doke. He's going to be able to take out the Aruni too with the help of Vito. Great job. Vito takes
Double
out
kill
2.
by Vito.
Let's see what else is going to happen here. Dokkaebi's going to have 3v2 here. 25 seconds left on the clock. Vito watching this angle like a hawk. Unfortunately gets flashbanged. But it said Montang is going to be watching that angle instead. 15 seconds left. This is still winnable here for IUP. Going to take one out. Great job. Vito is going to take out
Wonderful flick.
Just great job by IUP. They just, they folded in on them. There's not a lot they could do. They took out the people on the outside. Once they did that, they started rotating around, being able just to get behind them. And after that, there was really nothing that they could do. So really good job here by IUP. Right now, man, this is really hard. Because right now the score is 10-1. I'm not sure when we go to next map, or even if there is a next map. Because we kind of ended that last game early. At least from what I noticed, or I could be 100% dead wrong.
We're seeing Vito on Deimos.
I don't mind the Deimos pick here.
Deimos and Solid Snake work really well together.
Bombs from being
I'm actually
defused by
kind of-
attackers.
And that Dokkaebi is just going to be that extra bit of information with Solid Snake that I don't think the enemy team's going to survive this.
No. I don't think... yeah, I don't mind it, but now we're going to have the swap off Montang. We're going to go to a Thatcher instead. And actually, we are swapping off the Deimos. For Zero? Is that his name? Solis? I forget what his name is. But he's on the attack, and I know exactly what his ability does, putting down that wall and make sure that they can't see where he goes. It's a really good ability, right? And now we're going to have Bostrich swap over to Sam. Honestly, not bad swaps. I don't mind them. I'm very curious to see how this is going to go, though. Instead of the Solid Snake. You know, just taking out cams, nothing really happening there. We're going to see NJ trying to get a peek and try to find here. At least early.
Drone activated.
Let's see if anyone's going to be able to spot anyone. Sees the coast is clear, going to be able to walk here, and then with that information is going to put a wall between his sight line. Pepsil's going to take out one on the blitz. He's going to just throw a little nade there. Pepsil almost gets the head. That was really close. Good shots by Pepsil. Really close there. Really close. But Kish is going to help clean up on Tardy. Great kills. We're going to see Bostrich get one. Bepsil's going to take one. This is a fast round for IUP. Bostrich's going to go for the kill. Kish is going to get it instead. We're going to have a 5-1 situation. 40 seconds on the clock. Vito's going to get taken out. Bostrich takes him out instead. That is going to be the win. Great job.
Very little time for strategy there as they just mow them down, and that will be today's scrim.
That is going to be today's scrim. Great job all around. And you know,
Kish with 24 kills at the end, and Bostrich on 14.
he's dropping a 24 bomb. Insane. Well, that's going down. I think we're going to be right back. And then I think, are we able to get our MVP for the game? Or?
Yeah, we can definitely do that. So we're going to be right back as we get things all settled in.
Yeah. Hello and welcome back. This is going to be our little interview for today. So tonight's MVP is brought to you by Venice Pizza. Now, since it's kind of a scrim, and last game you didn't have a player, unfortunately, and that being Gavin, also known as Bostrich.
Yeah.
Now, having him back and being able to see what you guys are capable of again, whenever you clearly are comfortable with someone, you can see it. So how
Yeah.
did it feel having him back?
I mean, we always talk about it. We attest a lot to Gav. Gav puts a lot of this team on his back. He's a great IGL. He's able to stay really calm in a lot of like dire situations. He's able to keep us like collected, calm, and cool. Cause a big issue is mentality. We kind of lose our mentality sometimes when we're doing bad, and like no offense to our coach is he's a hard teacher. That's the way we like to be taught, not in the middle of the game. So when we're getting like that, sometimes it, you know what I mean, it messes up the mental a little bit. Gavin's able to, hey, we did this wrong, let's correct it, you're okay. And he knows how to be able to like be aggressive but be very caring at the time as well. So he's a great IGL. I mean, he's the greatest co-captain I've had the pleasure of being, you know what I mean, in cohorts with for the past 3 years. And man, like I said, I test a lot of our success to him.
Oh my gosh, yeah. You could see the comfortability not as even just a team, but there was a little duo that I noticed there, and that being a little bit of Kish and Bostridge going around. Dude,
Yeah.
they were popping off, but they weren't popping off just because they were getting the kills. You guys were giving them the intel. And today I kind of noticed like how important intel is for you guys. And what I mean by that is I could sense when you guys were talking to each other, whether it
Mhm.
be with you and Bepsel, whether he's just shielding off, and then you're able to take that attention while he has that attention away. You're able to get those headies. And what, dude, we got a couple of good clips of you, man. We got what? We got a two
Yeah.
or three. We got a three piece right
I
there.
got 2 3 pieces, I think, on the
It
second
was
map. Maybe
nuts.
maybe three. I can't remember, but I mean, like I said, it's just like I said. What I first said to about Gavin, Gavin's able to keep us really coordinated. He helps control us when like sometimes our minds are a little bit like I mean a little lost. Like, hey, we have this little bit of space. Eric, go take this. Like, I mean, I'm like, okay. So I know, like, hey, if I'm going in this direction, I need to keep pushing that pressure while Gavin's setting up back pressure.
Hmm.
Kish is walking up, and Dugan and Logan are putting up pressure on another side. And that's why we were able to pinch so well, able to collapse as a team. And we were really, really coordinated on the second map. First map, yeah, I mean, we had to, let the jitters go. It was a little rough. Yeah, it was Gavin getting back into the swing of things. I was burger, straight burger, but I mean, obviously, you saw that wasn't IUP Esports. The second map was.
Hmm.
I mean, we 11-1 shows, and
Hmm.
I mean that's the dominance that we bring.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's good. I think it's good to have your core players back, and you could see it in your gameplay. But another thing I noticed, especially tonight, is how good you guys are under pressure, and especially like undermanned. You guys lock in whenever you guys are undermanned. Even whenever you're upmanned, it don't matter, man. You guys are just cracked. You guys are able to get the picks, and I can see when those picks are had. You guys take that aggression into the next round.
Yeah.
You guys take that vibe into the next round. Whenever we had the player cam going, man, I see it in your guys' faces. You guys are comfortable. You guys are locked. But more importantly, I think we can see you guys having a great time.
Yeah, like I mean, I think that's the brotherhood that we kind of built with Crimson R6 is like we've been playing together for years. Me, Gavin, and Kish have been here since we started for the past 3 years. We picked up Dugan last year. Great addition. I mean, and it came out of nowhere. I mean, we were so blessed to get him as well. Logan's been playing with for about a year and a half, 2 years. Great player. I mean, and we all having fun. It's such a great time.
Yeah.
And I mean, like I said, like I think with us playing together so long and seeing everybody evolve as we got on, because I was never as decent as I was now. I was pretty bad. Um, so I think it really attests to everybody just having trust in the fact that hey, we're down, man. We can still win around.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, it might have been like oh, it's all right. Just take this time, reset. We'll lose the round. Now it's no, you can do that. You need to go push, go make a play. And you saw it tonight that we did it multiple times.
Yeah. Uh, Again, I just want to say thank you so much, Venice Pizza. Use code IUP Esports for 10% off. But I just want to leave you off with this. I want to say thank you so much then because you guys are, as of right now, Rainbow Six Siege is our longest standing team, and I've been there since the beginning streams. Like 3 years ago, whenever I was crap, man. I was
Yeah.
crap at casted. I'm glad that I'm in the situation that I'm in to be able to look at this and just be better and watch you guys evolve as I evolve myself. So I just want to say thank you so
Of
much,
course.
Eric. Thank you,
Anytime, anytime.
and thank you guys so much for tuning in. And I feel like I had a great time tonight. I'm glad I got to be able to do this for Siege. For Siege, I want to do it again, and I'm gonna do it again. So I had a blast. I'm glad that I could have my co-caster here. If you want to come over here, then have my co-caster Cam. So it was great to have him here. It's great to have you guys here. So thank you so much, and we will see you guys tomorrow for Marvel Rivals. So thank you so much.